So, but your MO is mostly the nerdy dudes.
Yeah, I like, you know, hot nerds.
Does penis size matter?
What's up, guys? This is Josiah.
What's up, guys? This is Yulia.
And we're here at the Adult Video Network Awards in Las Vegas, Nevada, talking to your favorite adult actresses. Oh my God. Woo! About what they like and don't like about men.
Stay tuned for the awesome content. We've been asking some really good questions today.
Imagine they didn't know who Luna Wolf was.
Okay.
And they see you just walking around, they think, hey, that's a pretty girl, I'd like to talk to her. What would be the best way for them to approach you?
Honestly, to just walk up to me like a normal person, like if you're just somebody like I know or somebody like you would, like if I'm not a nobody, you know, I'm not nobody.
Right.
So just walk up to me like a normal human. You know, I'm nothing special, I'm just like you.
Right.
Just put it at the
You eat, you sleep.
Exactly.
You throw up on porn sets.
You know?
Worst ways are guys that will bring up my work right away, and that's like all they want to talk about. You know, so they'll be like, oh, like I've seen you, and I'm like, well then you don't need to see me naked in person because you've already seen it. You know, bye. That's weird because it's intimidating knowing that someone's already seen you naked and you haven't seen them naked.
It's a pretty unfair.
Yeah, it's unfair.
Yeah.
And people who are just like overly sexual, like that's all they want to talk to me about. Because I'm like a regular person with regular interests, you know, went to college, like to talk about a large variety of things. And people, you know, will like right off the bat be like, you know, like how big a dicks do you like? And I'm like, whoa, being treated like a regular person is the sexiest thing. You know, having somebody like show interest in you as a person, wanting to get to know you, that's sexy right there.
Very cool.
Stimulate the mind.
So what I don't like is when people have like really corny pickup lines.
What's your worst corny pickup line you've heard?
Oh, that you fell from heaven or something like that.
That was a little played out, huh?
Yeah. Probably the best way to approach a girl is if you just casually say hi, and if she looks away or brushes you off, now is not a good time. But if she engages, then maybe she wants to talk to you for a little bit.
Right, because there's a lot of different ways or things that could come up that women just aren't in the mood in that period of time,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And if she's not feeling good about herself, she's not going to want to talk to a guy.
Yeah, so it's not always about you. Sometimes it's about how they feel about themselves, and that reflects onto their approach.
Absolutely.
Right, so it's not always your fault.
How big of a role does like bantering and flirting, you're like pressing the buttons a little bit, does that play in like building attraction for you guys? Or do you really just be like straight up real?
Just be real. Just be a cool person. I don't like games, or I don't want you to be like too much in my bubble at first or anything like that. Like that's just not. Just be real. Yeah. Have a real. Be genuine.
But a guy wants to come and talk to you. What's like the best way for him to approach you?
Literally just say hi.
Just say hi.
Just be like, hi. You know, if you recognize me, if that's like a thing, then just be like, hey, I've seen your work. And I'll be like, oh, that's cool. You want a picture?
Okay, but that's probably not going to get him a date.
No.
Right. Since you date, do you date guys and girls, or
Yes, I do.
Okay, guys and girls. What's the difference, like when you're looking at a guy you might want to date and a girl you might want to date? Like, what's some of the differences?
When I look at a guy like I want to date, like I told you, I look definitely for personality because guys have such a dominant trait and stuff that the personality definitely has to benefit. With females, I honestly go based off of their emotional connection and like what they want to do in their life and what they aspire to, and that's what I go based off. Girls have a special connection, you know, we want to help each other change, do makeup, all that stuff. Where guys are like, I don't care, where's my food?
Yeah, I mean, you can literally take my girlfriend and you can go shopping with her, and that'd be fantastic because then I don't have to.
Exactly. So it's like I love that boyfriend-girlfriend thing.
Very cool. And what advice would you give to guys that want to, say, date girls that are in the industry? Like, what does it take from a man's, like, for the man?
Well, you can't be jealous, you know, and you have to realize that, like, you know, it's just work. It's just like shooting a regular movie. It's, you know, not any, you know, it's not cheating. It's not personal. Like, they're not like hooking up for funsies. It's, you know, just, it's a job. And, you know, be really good with communication if something is bothering you. And really decide what you want, you know, because, you know, you have to think about the future. Porn's forever, so, you know, in the future, you know, do you want to have kids? Do you want to have kids with a porn star? Are they going to be able to get another job, you know, later on? Are you going to, you have to really consider a lot. Yeah, like the sex is probably going to be awesome, but if that's the only thing you're thinking of, then you're probably not cut out to date a porn star in real life.
Like, what are your top 3 things you would find in a man that'd be attractive? Confidence, probably number 1. What else?
A good sense of humor.
Right?
Yeah, because I feel like if you have a really good sense of humor and you can make a girl laugh, then you've already got your foot in the door.
That's some old school advice right there, and it works. There's a reason why some of the advice that's been given for years and years keeps coming back up. So it just works. It's true. They don't have to really reinvent the wheel to make a relationship.
Yeah, and I also think being totally transparent with them when you meet them is important too, because you don't want to be making up lies and then she finds out later that you were not truthful.
And worse, when you start to lie, it compounds and it gets, you know, the tangled web we weave, right? So it's better to just be honest, right? Even if you're, what do you say? Because a lot of the guys we get, they're working on meeting and seducing and getting used to women, and they're usually really shy about saying, hey, I'm working on being better with women, or I'm doing this workshop or something like that. What advice do you give them? Do you think it's okay for them to be honest about that and be like, yo, this is what I'm working on right now? And
yeah, I
this
mean,
is a part
I
of my
think a
life.
girl would appreciate it. You know, if you came off a little awkward at first, maybe you could say, hey, you know, I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. Like, I really think you're good looking, or I'd really like to talk to you more. And I think that she would be like, oh, that's sweet. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, there's a amount of like genuineness to it.
Actually, yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Physical touch.
Oh, like things that
Gifts.
turn me on?
Yeah.
I think manners and good dick game.
Good dick game.
Yeah.
Describe good dick game to me.
But I feel like you have to have like good dick game, like know how to fuck. Even if you have like a small dick, it's like I love big dicks, but like if you don't have a big dick, it's how you fuck. You know, it's not like a guy with a small dick would fuck better than a guy with a big dick. It's just how you use it.
The dying question is usually like,
Does dick size matter?
actually, I gotta be PC for you.
Does penis size matter?
Does the size of your Johnson matter? So what do you guys think?
The size, for me, yes, it matters.
I like bigger the better.
But if you know you're not well endowed, then you better learn how to do other things.
Yeah. I don't think it matters, honestly, because it's more of like, I don't know, who you're having sex with that makes it attractive, not necessarily dick size.
It does.
How much?
Big time.
Big time.
Big time.
Big time.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is big time and you need a big dick.
Listen, every girl is different. So some people like smaller, some people like bigger. You know, I like to feel that quiver.
Right? So you're looking for that, you're looking for the monster.
Quiver.
You're looking for the monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking to make my legs straight.
A little fucking one-eyed purple yogurt slinger.
Yeah, tie me up with me.
Oh, well, you know, that's something we could definitely do later. Upstairs, they have the BDSM thing.
Oh yeah, I already did a dungeon scene and I got tied up and whipped and all that. I loved
tied
it.
you up?
Secret. Hasn't
Okay.
come out yet.
Cool. Okay. Oh, it's a special reveal. My bad, didn't know it was filmed. What is your thought on dick size?
I do tend to be a size queen. I'm a girth queen.
So wider more important than
Right.
longer.
Yeah, I don't want my like cervix being hit. What I like is the stretched full feeling. It's very satisfying.
Almost not at all.
Really?
Yeah, no. I'm relatively small,
Okay.
so if it fits, I'm a happy person.
Alright.
The first person I was ever with had like a 4-inch dick. It doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't. And if you're nervous about your dick in any way for any reason, just get really good at eating pussy.
Right?
Honestly, we care way more about your skill at eating pussy than anything else you do.
There you have it. You've heard it here first, or second, or the third time.
I say it a lot.
Right? Learn how to eat pussy.
Eat pussy.
Do you get a lot of dick pics?
Don't be like a porn where you just stick it in and
The sensitive part of the vagina is the first 3 inches.
Like and subscribe to the